In this video, we are going to be talking about integral of the form f prime of x divided by f of x. You see, in this particular integral, we are trying to look for the integral of a quotient. You understand? A quotient integral. That's what we are trying to look for. You now see, in this case, integral of f prime of x divided by f of x, it is equals to integral of f of x in lane of f of x plus c. What do we mean by that? What do we mean by this particular function? You see, whenever you have something like this, you will look at the denominator, differentiate the denominator. I said what? I said differentiate the denominator. If you answer that you have equals to your numerator, it means your answer is lane of denominator plus c. You understand? Lane of denominator plus c. What do I mean by this? Look at this particular question. If they say you should integrate 1 over x dx, what is your answer? Your answer is ln x, Abby. How is it ln x? What they just did is that what? They differentiated x. Differentiate your x. What will be your answer? Your answer equals to 1. Can you see that it is the one that is on top, which means your answer is what? Your answer is ln of denominator plus c. You understand? So that is how it is. So what if they say that you should differentiate 2 divided by 2x dx? What will be your answer? Differentiate your denominator. You have 2, which is our denominator, which means your answer is ln of 2x plus c. What if they ask you to differentiate 4x divided by 2x squared dx? You know that if you differentiate your denominator, you have your numerator, which means your answer is what? Your answer is ln of 2x squared plus c. So this is how the integral of this form, this is how it works. You understand? This is basically how it works. Now, let us take for an example. You're asked to differentiate 2x plus 3, 2x plus 3 divided by x squared plus 3x minus 5 dx. How are you going to do that? Very easy. What I told you, differentiate your denominator. If you differentiate this denominator, x squared will become what? Will become 2x plus what? 3x will become 3 and 5 will become 0, which means the answer that you have here equals to the answer at your numerator. That means your answer is ln of denominator, which is ln of x squared plus 3x minus 5 plus c. You understand? So that is the answer for this particular question. What if you have something like integrate 2x plus 3 divided by 2, let me say, integrate 6x squared divided by x to the power 3 minus 4. In this case, how are you going to do that? If you look at it very well, if you differentiate this denominator, you are going to be having 3x raised to the power 2 minus 4, which means it is not equals to what is here. What we're just going to do is that what can we multiply with 3 that will give us 6? That is 2, which means multiply the numerator and denominator by 2 over 2. You understand? Multiply it by 2 over 2, which means if we say that 2 divided by 2, you understand, integral of 6x squared divided by x to the power 3 minus 4. You understand? Now multiply this one with the denominator, which means it is 2 integral of 6x squared divided by 2x to the power 3 minus 8. You understand? Now let us differentiate the denominator. If you differentiate this, you are going to be having what? You are going to be having 6x squared, which means your answer is now what? Is now what is that numerator, which means your answer is 2, which is 2 that is here. Ln of what? Ln of 2x raised to the power 3 minus 8. And that's our answer. As simple as that. So whenever you have a question where the numerator is not equals to the denominator, what you're just going to do is what? What you're just going to do is to multiply, you understand, the numerator by. So let us take for an example. Let us say that we have something like integrate an x dx. How are you going to integrate an x dx? Remember that according to trigonometry, tan x equals to sin x divided by cos x, abi? Which means that is the same thing as integral of sin x divided by what? Divided by cos x dx. Now, if you differentiate your cos x in this case, what are you going to be having? Minus sin x. So what are we going to do? Multiply it by minus minus. You understand? So just say that minus minus multiplied by minus times minus equals to what? Plus. So I did not change anything. Just like 2 over 2 equals to 1 in this case, I did not change anything. So minus times minus equals to plus. Multiply one of the minus with this sign, which is equals to minus integral of minus sin x divided by what? Divided by cos x dx. Minus times minus is still plus. So I did not change anything. You understand? So differentiate your denominator. What do you have? You have sin x, which means your answer is what? Minus ln of what? Ln of denominator, which is ln of cos x plus c as your answer. So if they ask you to differentiate cot x, integrate cot x dx. Cot x is the same thing as cos x over sin x. If you differentiate sin x, you are going to have cos x, which means your answer is ln of what? Ln of sin x plus c. You understand? So that is how to get this particular form of integration. You understand? This is how to get this particular the form of this particular integration. You understand? So let us take, for an example, you are asked to integrate x minus 3 divided by x squared minus 6x plus 3. What are you going to do? You know that if you differentiate this, you are going to be having 2x minus 6, right? That will be your differentiation. Now, what you are looking for is x minus 3. We cannot get it. What can we multiply with this that is going to give us this? We can just use 2, you understand? Which means we can say that multiply by 2 divided by 2. This one multiply everything here. We are going to be having 1 over 2 integral of 2x minus 6 divided by x squared minus 6x plus 3. Which means that is equals to what? If you differentiate your denominator, you are going to be having your numerator. Your answer is what? Ln of denominator, which is what? Which is ln, okay, 1 over 2. We are going to be having your answer to be 1 over 2 ln of denominator, which is ln of x squared minus 6x plus 3 as your answer, plus 3. So this is how to differentiate when it comes to this particular form. This is how to differentiate when it comes to this particular form. Just look for a way that they are going to look alike. For example, if you have something like integral of 1 divided by 3x plus 5, for example, what are you going to do? You know that if you integrate it, if you differentiate the denominator, you're going to be having what? You are going to be having 3. Just multiply the numerator and numerator by 3 over 3. That is 3 over 3 integral of 1 over 3x plus 5. The 3 comes here. So that is equals to what? 3 divided by what? That is 1 over 3 integral of 3 divided by 3x plus 5. So if you if you differentiate the denominator, now you're going to be having your numerator, which means your answer is what? 1 over 3 ln 3x plus 5 as your answer in this case. You understand? So that is just how to go about that. That's just how to go about that. And that is all about this type of function. In the next video, we are going to be looking into the concept of definite integral. We're going to be looking at the concept of definite integral, and in the next video we are going to be looking at the concept of integration by part as well. So in the next video we're going to meet. Thank you and subscribe for more.